Hi, Rich Carrubba. I'm back for bowlingball.com. I want to talk to you about something important. Bowling Pro Shop services you should expect. We wrote an article about this, and it's pretty lengthy because what we wanted to do, regardless if you're a newcomer to the game or someone that's bowled for a long time or anybody in between, we want you to be aware of what services pro shops can and should provide you. You're going to spend your money. You're the customer. You deserve certain courtesies, certain services. Let's call them services. And the professional in the pro shop, most of the professional pro shops in the country will give you these type of services. They offer them routinely. Sometimes though, when they get busy, they might take their time or cut corners or maybe not get in detail. If you already have a good relationship with a pro shop, most of this stuff is already handled. But if not, or if you're looking for a new pro shop, let's talk about several things. I'm going to give you 7 things, and I'm going to rifle through them real quick, okay? And then maybe that will help guide you in learning what pro shop services that you should expect and what you deserve as a customer. 1, equipment evaluation. I think the first time you go to a new pro shop and the first time you meet them, bring all your equipment. Let them analyze and evaluate your current bowling balls, shoes, all the things that you have, but particularly your bowling balls, so they can see the make and model of the balls that you have and make a decision on, or a recommendation, if you're going to get a new bowling ball, what to get next. We don't want to duplicate what you already have. And what they look for is not only the make and model of the ball, the condition, the surface or cover stock of the ball is in, and how the layout pattern, or how the ball's drilled. So how it will influence the reaction. Older bowling balls may not be as dynamic as some of the newer stuff. On the other hand, sometimes older bowling balls were very dynamic and they can perform pretty well. So you want to make sure the pro shop understands what you have and can actually chart your present equipment. Next thing, you want to make sure they ask you, or you give them information about the frequency of your bowling. How many leagues do you bowl? How much do you practice? What time do you bowl leagues? Hey, it makes a difference. If you bowl an early league at 6 p.m., there's a freshly oiled lane surface. 99 times out of 100, you're bowling on fresh oil. If you follow that league, you're not bowling on fresh oil. The oil's been moved around because a lot of people bowled on it in front of you, and the ball's going to change. It'll react differently than when it was freshly oiled. So the pro shop guy needs to know that, so if you tell him you need a ball for that condition, he can help you figure out what you need to get next, or what you need to do to restore an existing bowling ball to help you get the ball motion you're looking for on a given condition. So all that information is important. The leagues, how much you practice, and the times you bowl are key information for the pro shop. Talk to them about the lane conditions. Let them know what you do, what troubles you're having, or where you target the lanes for the strike balls, where you typically play. Does your ball hook too much? Does it skid too far? Tell them. Tell them what your current average is. Tell them what average you want to achieve before the end of the league. Give them some realistic goals to help you get to that point. And also, if you have any issues shooting spares, discuss it with them, because maybe improper alignment or using the wrong bowling ball for a given spare, or a wrong angle of entry down the lane into the spare, might help you miss them routinely. And by, of course, picking up your spares more frequently and being a good spare shooter, which I dare you to become, challenge yourself to be the best spare shooter you can become, that's a good way to improve your bowling scores, isn't it? Next comes the fitting and measuring, the service of fitting and measuring. All your existing bowling balls, when they look at them, they're going to check to see if they fit you properly. You know, holes, the gripping holes in bowling balls wear over time, and sometimes they need to be reworked. They can work them a little bit with the sander or the bevel knife, or maybe even replace inserts, grips if you use them, or possibly plug and re-drill the ball, because your hand will change over time. Some people's hands contract and expand, or whatever it happens to be over time. You put on weight, you lose weight, all that changes over time. So it's important that they fit and measure you, and they look at your existing equipment, they check your gripping holes, and they also check the pitch angles that the holes were drilled into the ball to make sure it accommodates the type of release you make. So they should take you to the lanes and watch you bowl before you buy a ball, shouldn't they? They should watch you bowl, if they haven't already done so, to see how you bowl, what your release is, what your tendencies are, how fast you throw the ball. All that information will help the pro shop help you make a good decision. Next, the ball surface strategies. They want to take a look at, the pro shop needs to see your existing equipment to make sure that balls aren't blemished, scarred, marked up, been, years since the fact you've had them rescreened or resurfaced the cover stock of the bowling ball. The cover stocks are all the difference. That's where the rubber meets the road. The cover stock touches the lane surface. It creates the amount of friction and traction on the lane, and if you let the ball get too far away from the way it was originally developed in the factory when you first got the ball, it's going to react much differently. So you should take more care in understanding the surface strategies and make sure that the pro shop guy can discuss with you what he recommends you need to do with your existing equipment. If you need a new bowling ball, you want to make sure you get the right cover stock to match where you're bowling. You want to make sure it has the right RG and differential and all the length potential and hook potential factors designed by the manufacturer to give you the matchup you're looking for on the lanes where you bowl. And the way to discuss that with your pro shop is to learn to visualize the ball motion that you would like to see versus what you're getting from your present equipment and communicate that information. It helps the pro shop understand what type of ball to choose and how to lay out the ball, the drilling layout pattern that he selects to help you achieve what you're looking for. And of course, while you're in the pro shop, you should expect them to examine your bowling shoes. There are so many types of shoes available today on the market, and if you're a bowler who bowls pretty frequently and competitively, you might want to consider those higher end shoes that have interchangeable traction soles and sliding soles, traction heels and sliding soles for various friction factors on all the different approaches in different places you bowl. So those are very handy. Or you want to make sure you get a good pair of shoes. You want sliding stability. You don't want to be rocking in the shoe. You want a good quality shoe. You want to be comfortable. You want to be able to maintain good balance. So while you're walking to the foul line, all that's important. And of course, you want them to look, check your bowling bags. The bag you need, well, that's pretty obvious. How many balls you're carrying into the center, how many accessories, how much room do you need. That'll help you select the bag. The most important thing is accessories, though. People overlook accessories all the time. I think there are certain staple accessories every bowler should have in their bag, particularly if you're bowling competition. A cleaner or a polishing cleaner after you're done, so you can hand scrub the surface of the ball with your microfiber bowling towel. That will help you. The microfiber towel is better than a cloth towel. Why? It holds up to 7 times the moisture in the dirt. That it absorbs it into the towel fibers than does a regular cloth towel, so you don't have to wash it or clean it near as often. And the other thing is that you want bowling tape because your thumbs expand and contract. All those little things you should talk to the pro shop about, and they should talk to you about to make sure you're equipped properly to make adjustments on the fly as you need them. And by the way, the polishes and cleaners, some of them are cleared for use by the United States Bowling Congress, so you can use them between frames while you're bowling. Clean your ball surface. If you get dirt and grime on it, it's not illegal to do that according to USBC rules if you get the right ones marked clearly on the label. Keep that in mind. Now, we hope some of these tips help you what to expect from your pro shop, and you deserve the best. So when you talk to your pro shop, take some time, make sure they're not in a hurry to communicate information. If you aren't satisfied, consider interviewing other pro shops till you find just the right person to work with. Create your own team. That's right, your own group of people, your coach, your pro shop operator, and of course yourself, the bowler. When you have your own little team, you should expect the pro shop to be what a good teammate would be to you. Make sure that he or she helps you to succeed. We hope these tips help and wish you a lot of good luck on the lanes.